Good morning everybody and welcome to Vlogmas Day 9. It is really cold today. Like, it's like frosty outside. What is the temperature? Temperature, it must be minus. It has to be. Oh, -2. That's the coldest it's been all year. And I think there's a bird or something in the garden, just like sat there. I don't know what it is. I mean, I could get down there and it's a football. I kind of want to see. I'm gonna put Alfie's shoes on. What is that? Oh my god, it's so frosty. Can you hear that? Guys, do you see what I'm looking at? Is that a football? What is that? Oh, I think it's a football. Yeah, that's definitely a football. I thought it was like a little... Oh, Nala's gone to investigate. I thought it was like a curled up rabbit or something. She's giving it a good old sniff though. She's like, there's an alien object in our garden. To be fair, it's not our football, so... What are you doing? What is that? Oh my god, it's so cold. Oh no, the dog from next door is barking. Oh! I think it's a football, but it looks flipping weird. It looks like a dinosaur egg. That's so weird. Yes, you don't like it? Come on, let's go inside. Come on then. Look at the house. There's the moon. It's very early. Come on. Oh, she's eating rabbit poo. Frozen rabbit poo. What a delicacy. Like frozen raspberries or frozen grapes. Come on, you little poo. Come on. I was going to take Nala on a very early morning walk, but I think maybe we'll take her on an afternoon walk. Because then at least the sun will be out, so it won't feel so freezing. Are you all tucked up in your little bed? Oh, next to the fire. Guys, I think I may have placed the biggest avocado order in the world. Some of this is for us to eat, a lot of this is logs, and a lot of this is Christmas. That's actually so much. Oh boy. This is gonna be fun to unpack. I was gonna say, oh, I'll do a little what's in my food shop, but half of it's like logs. And a lot of like drinks. Oh, I seem to have bought a lot of toilet roll. Yeah, a lot of drink, a lot of like cleaning product. I guess we've got to get all this out. Oh, you're building a house. Getting a little fire going. Alfie's got his jogging bottoms on that I got him. I've never seen anyone make a fire this way. Did you learn this in the woods with Dave?
It's a bit harder when you have got such an enclosed fire.
Yeah.
You can stick it in the ash of the old fire.
Oh, got you.
It's much easier.
You don't put any big logs in at this point?
No way.
Oh my god, every time I have, I've done the kindling underneath and then put a log on top.
And did it take ages?
No. We messed up the fire, so then Sean came round to fix it.
How you Say
So it was like this before. As soon as I closed that, it just went out.
Fingers crossed.
Just leave it open a bit.
See, is it definitely... Which one's open? Which one's
I
closed?
don't know.
But if you
I
close that-
assume the positive though.
Is open.
Negative. Yeah.
I had it this way before.
That is open. That means open.
Yeah, that's closed.
Yeah, assuming positive things open. So look, it's made it stronger now.
Now we can close bloody doors. The whole point of lighting it was
It's like Sean just came round especially to do the fire.
Every time we go on holiday,
You're the
as in,
one
like,
doing the fires.
Yeah, family holidays. I always do
Well,
the
you've
fire.
got 3 to upkeep on Christmas Day.
Oh, that's my job.
This one, the one in the dining room, and the one in the living room.
That's my job.
You have to run around all the fires.
Fine, I like doing that. It's so cool having like.
Sean's the fire starter.
Twisted fire starter. Does anyone know that song?
I used to love The Prodigy. Okay, fab. Yeah, that's burning now.
Sweet deal, yeah.
I think today is going to be one of those days where I'm not wearing any makeup and I don't do my hair because myself and Alfie are literally having like a mammoth sort out and a mammoth tidy up. It's like our pre-Christmas like spring clean. We've just lit this fire in this room, which we've never lit before. It made the whole room fill with smoke because we realized once we'd put everything in it, we didn't know how to like open it or get the fire going, and there was loads of smoke like billowing out of it into the room. We were like, okay, this isn't normal, but we're all good now. There's no smoke and it looks so nice, very cozy. That's a big old log burner. This room does get quite cold, so it is nice that we can now put this fire on, and it just makes it feel a little bit more festive. Do you like it?
Closed.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
We have these big doors that you can close. And we never close them because obviously we just leave the 2 rooms open, but we close them to keep the smoke in, and Alfie's like, oh no, I kind of like it. Let's just leave it
a
up.
bit more separate.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, this room's a bit smoky.
Yeah, it got a bit
From that.
got a bit crazy. Also guys, I've been doing my puzzle this morning. Look at the improvement I've made. I did all this bit, and sort of started doing a little bit more of this bit as well. I do need to do that side. I'm getting far too into this puzzle business. I'm sure Alfie's convinced he's actually dating like a 90-year-old in a 27-year-old's body. Sat by the fire, which I need to put another log on. And I've just finished uploading Vlogmas, done the thumbnail, got it all scheduled a tweet, and now I am doing my thumbnail for my everyday festive red lip look. I don't actually know what I'm calling it yet. And I've got like 3 stills and I cannot pick which one I think I prefer. I always put my images into Lightroom and then I edit them and then put them into Photoshop and try and make them look like semi-okay. I don't mind doing collages because you can sort of pick a couple of the best bits of a vlog and put them all together, and I like that, but trying to pick one image and make it look good and make it stand out, I suck at. So doing this, I always find really, really hard. Like I just don't know which one to pick, and I don't know how to make it look good. If you haven't seen that video, it went up yesterday. I'll leave a link in the description box. Go on over and check it out. It's basically my everyday makeup with my red lip. Yeah, both videos are up. I'm now gonna do my advent. So I need to open, oh, I didn't open yesterday's either. I cannot make these out at all. Like, what is that? No idea. I think it's an elf. I thought it would be nice to do a little bit of like an update, because this time last year, actually no, it wasn't this time last year, it was like the start of the month last year, I did the flight to Edinburgh. And if any of you were around then, you know that that was like a huge deal for me, how well that went. And it's been so sweet. I've seen so many of you leaving comments saying, please tell us how you found the flight. I watched it last year and you spoke about how it went really well. How did you find it this year? I'd love to know your progress, or if you found it harder. I forget there's a lot of people that, Nala, she's like like licking herself in the background. Come here. Oh, I forget that there's a lot of people that are also experiencing it at the same time. And although no two people's anxiety will ever be absolutely identical, because that would just be crazy, everyone's mind is so different, there's definitely situations where people will feel anxiety in the same way, or they will be triggered by the same thing. Don't eat that puzzle. If I finish that puzzle and I've got a piece missing. And I do think it's nice to do little updates for you guys or anyone that's interested or who is also working on their anxiety, but also for me, because a year has gone past and I think it's nice to reflect on it with a year difference. Because for any of you that don't know, I speak to a therapist every single week without fail. It's like the one appointment I never ever move or ever cancel or ever forget about. It's my top priority. Got a little tickle in my throat. It's my top priority because it's hard to work on, really, really hard. I had almost 10 years of solidifying the way my mind was working, which was not helpful for me, but I had really molded that so tightly that unraveling that is gonna take me a good while. I mean, for some people it might be less time to resolve their anxiety, but I guess it really depends what it is and how long you work on it and how much work you put into it, because my therapist actually gives me homework and I have to do it. And if I want to see the results I want to see, then I have to do the homework, even though that could be really out of my comfort zone and something that really like stresses me out. You have to do those things. Like I said in my video quite a while ago, if you never push yourself out of those comfort zones or those places where you feel safe but you're not your best self, if you never push yourself out of those little areas, then you will never get past that. You will never be kind of more than that, if that makes sense. So for me, flights is probably one of the trickier situations. It's kind of like the nemesis or the baddie at the end of a level. When I know I have a flight coming up, I don't eat as much, I don't sleep properly, it affects me in all areas of my life, my work, my home life, my personal life. It's like this underlying, like, I've got a flight soon. Like, it makes like my stomach flip. So working on something like that, you need to keep doing it for it to become mundane. It needs to become something that you don't even think twice about. And next year for sure, I already have some trips planned. So this year, doing the flights, I think was probably the best flights I've done. There was absolutely zero panic attacks. One tiny flutter of anxiety on the way out, but absolutely nothing on the way back. I didn't even think about it. It didn't even cross my mind. And that's when you know you're making good progress, because I wasn't constantly thinking, am I gonna panic at this point? Am I gonna panic at this point? Am I gonna panic at this point? And we all know thinking things like that is gonna make it happen. My therapist always says, if someone tells you not to think of the color blue, you're gonna think of the color blue, and that's the same with anxiety. And it just didn't even cross my mind. I even like ate in the airport. This sounds crazy, but when I feel so anxious, I cannot eat anything. It's like my entire digestive system is like, nah, no thank you. I was eating. I was so not even thinking about it. I sat and ate. I was really, really happy with it, because then that also means my last kind of experience with a flight was a positive one, which going forward is only going to mean good things, because I can't draw on a negative experience as clearly as I would be able to if it was a bad flight. It's really nice to remember that I'm not the only one that's going through this, and that so many other people experience this worse than this even. There's people that really, really struggle with it, and it's very, what's the word I'm thinking of? Reassuring to get those reminders, like you guys asking me how it went. I'm like, oh yeah. Like, it's nice to think you care and that you want to know how I felt about that. And I hope that me kind of opening up and sharing those things also encourages you to feel you can be quite open with how you feel, and also reassure you as well, because there's a lot of people in this world who suffer with some form of anxiety, whether that's quite extreme or quite small in the grand scheme of things. So many people will be experiencing the feelings that you feel in some capacity. No, I was really, really happy with it. Bring on 2018 and all the flights I'm gonna conquer. I don't actually know what our plans are. I am like burning next to this fire. I don't know what our plans are. I don't know what our plans are now. But I really want to go to the garden centre and get these freaking fairy lights for this tree, because the more we're putting it off, the sadder I'm getting, because it's just one tree that we need to finish. Oh my god. How do we turn them off? The alarm went off, but my god, I've never heard a noise like it. In every single room it was like piercing. I mean, that's what they're there for. At least we know if there's ever a fire, we're good. The only annoying thing was that we didn't actually know how to turn it off. So I was upstairs covering Nala's ears because she was literally crying so much. Like, obviously for a dog, that noise is like so intense. But yeah, and then it just kind of went off on its own. So me and Alfie still don't know how to turn those off. So in the event it ever goes off again, I don't know. I think they're wired. So how do you turn off wired fire alarms? Finally, I've left the house for the first time in 2 days. Woohoo! And we're back at the garden centre to pick up some more lights. Hey. Mark Santa. For some reason he looks bigger in here. Back to the lights.
1,500. But we need this one.
Oh god, this is where they don't have them.
Oh, here. This does 8 foot, our tree's 8.5.
Yes, but we already have 1,000 on our tree.
So we put 1,000 starting at the top.
Here we go, warm white. That's the one we want.
Is this one warm white?
That's coloured lights. We got them. We've gone for 1,500. Let's see if this fits or if this is too many. Can you imagine after all this, it's too many?
No, but then we just take the other 1,000 off.
Oh yeah, that's true. Just cleaned out the guinea pig, and in the garden centre we bought him a few little Christmas home touches. So we bought this, you can't really see, we bought this little present that we've put these little like guinea pig snowballs inside, this kind of creepy pinecone snowman. I'm sure he'll love it. Filled his entire bed with lots of hay. He's got his ball, which he always plays with. And then this, I don't know what this was, but it looked very festive. And then we bought him a little hay house, which has snow on top, which is just coconut. I didn't know that guinea pigs could have coconut, I have to say. How you feeling about your new house, Percy? Do you like that we've decorated it for Christmas? Finally, I've done the big Christmas tree as you walk in. I'm really happy with it. It's like a purple green woodland theme. Yay! all the presents underneath. It's got some really lovely baubles on. These ones are amazing. I got them all from John Lewis. This one I love. It has moss inside it. But my absolute favourite are these. They're tiny little purple mushrooms with gold on them and moss at the bottom, and you just peg them to the tree so they stand up. I love them. I only bought 3 of those. I'm gutted. There's another one there. And then I put the other one there, spaced them out. Got acorns, got a little acorn garland. Got another one up there. Yeah, I'm very happy with it. It's got lots of lovely baubles on. I always find that John Lewis just do the nicest baubles at Christmas time. And they also put them into like sets and categories so that you can just end up buying all of them, which is what I did, and just throwing them all on a tree, knowing that John Lewis did the styling and I just put them on. But I really, really like them. Do you like it?
Yeah, I really like it.
It's cool, isn't it? And in case you were wondering if I put Poppy and Sean's decorations on, I put Poppy's in there. But Sean's really ruined it. So well done, Sean. Your decoration won the most tacky because I could not put it anywhere on the tree. So it's going there. Holly's here now. Hello, Holly. And we are heading off to grab some dinner from the pub, which will be nice. Oh, Alfie's just showing Holly his gym.
It's gonna be cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Equipment starts arriving next week. Or this week.
Are they strategically placed?
That's
TV. Don't!
No, you should have waited and slid under, you know, like James Bond or whatever.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, that's not good.
James, no way, that's so dangerous.
No, it has a sensor watch.
Oh, okay. Maybe next time. I literally just said to Alfie, this song's on, and I said, you have to admit, it really is the most wonderful time of the year. When else does everyone, time of the evening, when else does everyone get so involved in like festivities, like lovely music, decoration, do you know what I mean? Everyone's in a good mood. Our starters have arrived. Of course we've got a camembert, although I'm going to have to ask Alfie to get the devil off the camembert. I can't.
I don't think these are...
They're sultanas, I think.
They are, but they're big.
Yeah, they're huge. So I have like an irrational fear of, like, I literally just thought you were going to put one on me and I flinched.
You just don't like them.
Yeah. And we also have some calamari, breadsticks. These look so good with dips. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah. This pie. Were you fondling your burger then?
No.
Alfie's looks very healthy. He's gone for salmon fish cakes. And to be fair, you ordered that knowing I was never going to finish this.
Yeah.
Hello, friend.
Hi, Holly.
Oh my god, I hate you all.
Go.
She's been living in her uptown girl.
Uptown gal.
Oh.
I put mine up. I put mine up.
Oh, yeah. Okay, get your flapper ready.
I have mine ready.
Wipe the moustache.
Brow.
That's not a brow.
Sweaty top lip. Oh, I've done
Are
it.
you
I thought it was,
serious?
where is love? But it's not. Damn it.
Carry on. Now we're gonna fall apart.
Called? You're
And I need you now tonight. Oh my god, what's it called?
2, 1.
Forever's
Move
gonna
across
start
traffic.
tonight.
Tonight.
Oh no! Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Right,
You don't get the point. You get half point 'cause you're
Oh.
the second time.
1.5.
Yes. Oh, some concentration. Some meditation. Let it go.
Whitney Whitney Houston, I want to dance with somebody.
Oh my.
Yeah!
See, if you said sing along, I'd be smashing it, but I just
Go
don't
on
know the
then.
name of songs.
Okay, we have to repeat the line after you're humming.
Okay.
So you have to.
So you have to sing we have to sing the next line. I really annoy myself in these games because I get really competitive.
Right, ready?
Yeah. She's into yoga and
She's into yoga.
Oh no, I hope Tom's not watching this. Lip ring and 5 colours in her
I want
hair.
to sing the next line, not Holly.
I'd
sing the
like
next
to
line.
meet her. I'd like. What's the next line?
She got a
Lip ring and 5 colours in her hair. Not into fashion, but I love the clothes she wears. Okay. Do 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 do.
Is that Katy Perry Raw?
Yeah! Oh, you've got to sing the next line.
Well, there wasn't. She was carried on. I was waiting for her to stop to sing the line.
Well done, Alfie.
Stop it.
I just love watching you hum. You're like the most passionate hummer I've ever seen.
I've never seen somebody.
It's like your teeth are gonna burst out of your face.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my
Havana.
God. You have to sing the next line.
Is in Havana. My heart is in Havana. Na, 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 na.
That's all you're getting.
No, you got to carry on.
That's so. No, because you have to sing the next line.
What? You have to do a bit more than that. Is that the only bit of the song you know?
I definitely know.
100%.
Come on, the next bit. Next bit. Oh my god, I have no idea.
My mama don't like you. My mama don't like you. She likes everyone.
I did not sound like that.
That song.
Justin Bieber.
Oh, I know that song.
Guys.
We're now watching Harry Potter and having a little game of bananagrams.
Can I have places?
As a word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you saying, Nas?
Rio.
I don't think you can play. I thought you meant
the word places, yeah.
I was like, that's a good one. Why couldn't you have that?
Oh, Alfie, you've got some letters there you're trying to use up.
There's no vowels. I just can't do much about a vowel.
I have these so far.
Can I have bio?
No, that's abbreviation, isn't it?
Of what though?
A short biography about yourself.
Oh.
don't actually
Or
know
fairy
what
non-bio. Fairy non-bio is not biography, is it?
Biology.
I have a J and an M to get rid of, but I
Why don't you
literally
have
don't
one
know. Because I think these are all terrible letters. What have you got? Oh.
Picture of me.
No, I had to focus. Holly's won. We're just checking the words.
Right, burly,
Yeah.
rear, sleazy, dent, sweep, great, pairs, any, yet, steer, hair, riot, it, and at.
Well done, Holly.
So,
I just picked up a U.
now it's time to rest.
Look at my